So I did what I had to do. I'm feeling a little better. I'm keeping my spirits up, knowing that I'm so close to my goals. Just remember, every day you work on yourself, getting rid of a whole kid out of your heart, that shit is so fucking painful. But that pain has been sitting there however old you are. Okay, it happened before you had your child. We're all programmed for pain. And it's not an American thing, it's a universal thing. Being around a narcissist is international because there's so many of them. Like I said, the world is made up of at least 87% narcs. Remember, I'm an investigative reporter. I do research on everything. And it eats away at your brain cells so you don't even have the mental capacity, strength to get rid of them. You don't even have it inside of you. You'll feel guilty. You're supposed to do that. That's called processing your feelings. But make sure when you cry, as I explained to this woman, you have to trade everything. So if you plan on living a healthy life and getting rid of people you love, you have to trade it in for things you didn't even know you loved, like rock climbing, like taking some free classes. I tell everybody to go take some acting classes. Take all that money you invest in them, a bad investment, okay, and invest in yourself. Having a baby doesn't mean it's a fucking death sentence, because that's what a narc child is, a demonized death sentence. They are going to drain you of everything and they're getting off on it because it's not your kid. That's what Satan uses, things that we love to hurt our feelings really bad. And that's good. You need to go through the hurt. It won't hurt forever. It won't hurt forever. But you also have to take salt baths. I had to do so much fucking stuff. How do you think I wound up spending $1 million I didn't have? Okay? When I sue them, I'm suing them for my own services that I provide because I make everything myself. But if I have to use what I make to clean up something, that means you got to pay for what I charge for it and whatever and a little extra. They don't even have that kind of money. And that's okay. But you know who does have that kind of money? The fucking insurance companies when you sue your doctor. I'm suing everybody that was responsible. But like I said, and don't worry about a time frame. The statute of limitations, as you see everybody getting sued now 30, 40 years later, because it's when you discover what happened. The fact is, when you have a narc around you, they eat up all your brain cells. You couldn't possibly know what the damages are until you heal. Okay, and once you heal, you'll see how many people are involved that have access to money, because narcs are real good at using law enforcement, family court, to, the hospital system. You can sue everybody. That's why they have bills of rights and patient rights and civil rights. They violate all of it. And remember, all that stuff is documented. They have a records of illnesses that don't even exist inside of you. What is the proof, especially when they didn't even look at you? They don't even fucking know you. This shit is like a concentration camp. That's what America has become. Like when Hitler took all the Jews and fucked their shit up, just like what they did with black people and made them slaves. Except now anybody can get it, okay? They break their own laws. But this is the year of retribution. Like I told you guys, whether you like it or not, it's happening. Wait, Broadway is... Damn, I went out the side. Oh shit, this is the Fearless. Guess what? This is so funny. I'm standing there at the statue. When I was all high, all my haters were trying to get me to buy them something. And Dirty Titty Tanya, whose husband was molesting me, and they were making me spend my money, and he was taking all the pills. Look, she wanted me to buy her this statue. Look, because I can buy a statue. I'm an artist, right? I can buy anything. She wanted me to buy this for her, the lawyer, and she got titty pictures in the projects and a felony for stealing food stamps. Yeah, Dirty Tanya. When I called her, I said, I need help for years. You don't want to get a divorce. I'm going to get killed. So what? I'll take the dog when you die. And I said, can I please come over? He's going to kill me. No, you can't come over. It's COVID. Like, they were all telling me that shit, man. And we love Chuck. We love him. Even after I told him about, the kids. I said, what? Big deal. We love him. Oh, I couldn't believe what was going on, man. And that's what I needed. I needed to be, my whole brain to be, explode so that I could put it back together. Have God put it back together. I feel so discombobulated. I just got off of, I just had surgery. My body feels really weird. That neck, it hurts so. He put me to sleep. Even though when I'm asleep, I'm still up because he likes talking to me. He couldn't believe I was dressed like this today. I don't want to be bothered, dude. I'm tired. I'm wearing down. But I, give myself some grace. I've been through a lot, man. Y'all have no idea what I have been through. My whole life has been beautifully fucked up. Does that make it look good? Oh, Broadway's right there. Okay, right there. Gotta go back up there. You don't know what it feels like having surgery and having to walk. Damn sure better than being in Europe with a tube in my gallbladder, walking down all these cobblestone. That's what I feel like. Look, I'm on Wall Street, and there's like cobblestone road everywhere. I'm grateful for everything I have. Breathing. People, oh, I'm so sorry you went through. I'm not. I'm happy I did. I got to have it so fucked up that I had to actually fix it. I'm trying to see if this thing is scared. It's still going. I had to fix it because I was on my deathbed. Any of those big masses I had, or those contusions I had everywhere, embolisms. Do you know, there's only 5 pints of blood in your body, and my teeth were falling out, and I was like bleeding to death. And Scooter's just taking pictures of me, and they're like laughing at me. And I had to have 3 blood transfusions. Why 3? Because one of them, 3 of my haters are actually calling me. Karen Cramden, telling me not to take a blood transfusion. That God, what about God? Not a Jehovah's Witness. She a Jehovah's Witness celebrating birthdays. They all part of a coven. Murder Maggie's calling me, yeah, don't do it. Why are you being so selfish? To get blood, and I'm really weak because I lost all this blood. You see my mattress, that's the only thing I have left is that bloody mattress. Look, a spiritual warfare is a very serious thing. But, one of them I ripped out of my arm because I was so high and they were getting me to try to get me not to take the blood transfusion. And I ripped the first one out. So that's how they went. And I was there by myself. That's right, again, by myself. You know, they did that to me as a kid. When I had my eczema, they just left me there. I was only 9 years old. And they left me in the hospital for 2 years by myself. No, that. And then I got shingles. Look, because I was upset, of course. When you have open skin, you're susceptible to any disease, especially a virus. But thank God I'm this transmutation, honey. I transmuted that shit like I do everything else. Because if you don't transmute it, somebody else will transmute it into something you don't want, which is bags and bags of prescriptions. I saw this program. Let me sit down for a second. I saw this shit. What was it? Kendra G? And there was this really big girl who had lupus, right? There's a lot of healthy people with lupus. You can have any disease and maintain it, okay? But the doctors got a hold of her and she gained a lot of weight. She hadn't been out of her bed. And her life just progressively went all the way down. Because, you know, once again, people put trust in things that you see don't work. How the fuck do you think it works for a doctor if you have parents and family members that died at the doctor? And they were seeing them for a long time. Look at all the shit I have. I have every disease that you could name. I had everything, especially fucking with them. I had cancer in my neck, thyroid cancer, and I got rid of all that shit. Look at Rumi. She has a thing with the throat. I was crying so hard. Like, what am I going to do? Of course, I had to cry because the thing is, she didn't have like respiratory problems, but when the trach collapses, I had to do my research on that, but that's just cartilage. So the product I made for my own bones, remember, I'm dealing with the teeth, dealing with my back, my knees, my shoulders, everything that's still bone and tendon and tissue, like my ankles, right? Yo, I put that on her neck. I cut all her hair, well, she's always bald, but I cut it off, put it on. I made the drops with the lemon and the turmeric and the ginger and, honey. And it soothed it. She can't really run yet, but it's an ongoing disease. But remember, my lungs collapsed. Yeah, they collapsed my freaking lung. It's so funny because in his book, he stabbed somebody because he's a crazy motherfucker. And he stabbed somebody that his girlfriend he liked. And he was like, I'm going to go in the house and get a knife and stick it in my coat. And he stabs the guy and collapses his lung. Same lung he collapsed of mine. Don't forget to drink your drink. I drank the drink. I get in the cab to go get my stitches taken out after losing my organ by myself again. And my lungs collapsed in the cab. And on my way to my doctor's office, I said, nah, turn around. I can't breathe. As soon as I get to the hospital, they strip everything and said, your lung collapsed. Now they got to put me on more blood. That's the shit that they went on. So you got to know he paid the doctor's office. Like I said, they were giving me drugs that don't even exist. For what? For what? I have more injuries now than I had then. Why the fuck am I look, it's going down. You know what I did today? I left that doctor's office in 21 once she gave me that letter saying you have black and blues everywhere. I do know you have it took her 7 months to give it to me. The PCP, it took her 2 years to give me my records. Psych doctor, they moved him around, but I found him. But I sent her I sent her today the thing of the prosecutor prosecuting Diddy for a RICO charge. That's when a big group gets together and fuck you over. And she was going through a divorce and she has to pay her husband. And Scooter the same thing. All of them needed money. So they had the 5 policies on me, so they're done. But I sent her the pictures and said, I'll be seeing your ass real soon. Retribution.